I'm back. I'm back. Yeah.
Love, crazy ate the great nerdcore rap god. Got into a dual fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog, destined for the shadow realm. Y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context in my sentence right. Phantom like the Sith is, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the menace. Who you kidding, bitch? I'm Dennis like. Sweet to drive, hide-headed rhymes are surely cold. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, bout to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. When this will provide protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backward. Who be the leaders of discussion when a topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows don't seem to cut it, that's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted drills you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews on Anne Rice. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made a best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life or Death Star. So far removed from the drama, we don't notice harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. I'm Mary band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blerd's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
All right, everybody, we are back with another episode. One more to go till we take our break. At least we'll talk more about that in the show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is Blerd's Eye View. I am your host, your captain, and man on the wall, Chris Fury. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I see all the people already showing up. What's going on, Bama? Bama's in the building, all right? Mal's in the building. Piece of the fan, what's happening? And he's also donated, and we'll talk more about that. So, yes, permission granted, Mal. What's where he's at? There he is. Bama's in the building. What's going on, Bama? So, what is Blerd's Eye View? If this is your first time here, well, Blerd's Eye View is a podcast and a web show that talks about everything in entertainment. That's anime, that's cartoons, that's wrestling, that's gaming, that's movies, that's television shows, it's comics, it's independent comics, and everything in between. Because we like to break it down, we like to give you our spin on it, and not to mention, just generally just have fun for a good 90 minutes. Why not? So until then, be sure to show your support by doing these great things right here. Welcome to Blerd's Eye View. Feel free to chat with fellow nerds and blurs below over on the YouTube channel and on the Twitch channel. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe to stay notified. Super chats are most appreciated. Thank you, Mal. He gets the message, and it helps keep the stream going. And we are live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we have clips Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I would dare anybody to constantly say that 3 times fast because I still get tongue-tied when I do it. But at any rate, let's get the party started. My brother, Navy Montel's in the building.
What's going on, brother, man?
How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm glad this day is over. I'm not gonna lie.
It is just Tuesday.
Man, who you telling? And you know what? I realized today that changing your routine when you get off of work and you go home, it helps a great deal. So today is actually the first day of changing my routine when I get home, because normally when I get home, I turn into a potato, but I decided to stay behind a little bit and play around with my one of my decks from Lorcana and kind of clear my head from the day. I get home, I'm not as tired, I'm not as lethargic. And before I knew it, it's time to hop on the microphone and rock and roll.
So being June, I think last month was mental health month.
No, it's this month.
This month it's June. Yeah, it's June. But yeah, it's mental health month, and something that I have come to realize is sometimes you have to break out of the norm to find I don't want to say find a new norm, but to find a different path. Because sometimes you get stuck in a rut, you end up doing the same thing over and over again, and you find yourself, like you said, becoming a potato. So I broke down the other day. I said I would never pay this much for a game when I wanted it.
Oh boy.
So I ended up getting it. I
knew it.
I
knew it.
Batman: The Legacy of the Dark Knight for Lego through PS5. I had to get it. Because one, I love Legos. Two, Lego games are low key fun.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones Lego game.
I have to track that one down.
That one is insane, y'all. Let me tell you that it runs you through Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first one. So it was so much fun just being.
Lego games are fun. Hold on, let's get Whoopty freaking do in the building. What's going on, Whoopty?
They're more than low key fun. They're high key fun.
They're high key fun. There was one I had on my PS3, and it was Avengers Lego. And that was the one where you had I think it was 150 or maybe 152 characters that you had to unlock, and it was just general fun.
Look, if it's a Lego game, I've purchased it.
Yeah,
that doesn't surprise me.
It's not. You don't overthink it. It's just.
And it's cheaper than collecting actual Lego sets. I just want to put that out there.
I still got this junker,
Nah.
Well, it is. But
I'm on a book ban for the month of July because I did my big one at the Barnes and Nobles, and then Book Outlet had a $5.99 sale.
But it's June. So
it's June. So I still got the rest of this month. But
as
of July,
Whoopty is living Sister Sage's. I just need a bunker and a library, and I just want to be left alone to read my books.
That's all I want to do. Just give me some time to read.
So Lego games, we're just relaxing, but it's just, especially now in this day and age, where you are bombarded. At least one thing's for certain. At least people are waking up. It took you, but people are waking up. But I will say this, and I stated it on. I put up a video last night. I said, "There's nothing better than seeing all of New York, inside Madison Square Garden and outside Madison Square Garden,
and out of all on one,
all on one accord, boom."
Yo, my YouTube has been insane with this. Yo, I have been giggling. Reese Waters has had me laughing. CNN has had me. Oh my gosh.
Tafari TV. There's nothing better. I said it. I was like, it's the equivalent of a spirit bomb. It was glorious to see. I said, oh, inside and outside in unison. Lend me your energy.
What you actually needed was the Soul Punisher from Fusion Reborn to cleanse the evil.
Oh, I loved every minute of it. It was like, it's your fault that they lost this game. So now they sage
the whole building.
Sage the entire building.
If anyone does not believe that sports fans are superstitious, this is a shining example of that. I knew when Captain Monkey Cheeto decided to show up.
Here's the thing. If they hadn't played such a physical game, if they hadn't fouled so much, those dudes wouldn't have gone to the line as many times as they did to make the shots that they did and to win the game. Now, tomorrow, don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Don't look in my general direction. Okay? Until this game is over, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't say the word Nick. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody It's gonna be me and my TV in the basement making all of the noise I can make. It's on.
So for those who are listening or watching, a good portion of our crew, mostly the ladies, are from the New York area.
Yes.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
So, and I am inclined to be New York adjacent. I do have family there, 2 different ways. So, and it's always been it's one of the teams that I've always followed. I haven't followed too much sports in the past 2-3 years, but it was always Chicago Cavs and New York. New York ballers ball. They just ball. They were street ball, but they ball.
I've been a Knicks fan since the 90s, and I need this.
No, it's a good feeling.
This. Even when I was living in Florida, the only games I went to when I was living in Miami were Heat Knicks games. My friend got me Knicks games tickets for my birthday when I lived in Miami.
Yeah, it was a good feeling. I mean, it is as someone who witnessed the Cavs win their first championship. It's a good feeling to see your team who hasn't been there in decades make it there again. Just getting there and this close to winning feels good. It feels good.
Magic fans, we just exist. Truthfully, like they used to give out free tickets all the time, and this was like I think Shaq era Magic, and I just never used any of them.
Oh yeah, the blue chip days.
Back when they gave you incentives to get good grades.
Like,
oh, you made AB honor roll. Here's some Magic tickets. I'm like, fuck, am I doing with these? I'll take the free. Because I was like, hey, I'll take the free Pizza Hut coupon, but like, I'm not going all the way down to like TD Waterhouse. Like,
speaking of that Pizza Hut coupon, they brought it back. Pizza Hut is doing it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm glad
summer.
you mentioned that. Yeah, they are. They said they're bringing the '90s back. I'm like, is it the same? Is it going to be the same pizza now? Are you going to win me back over? Because I've had y'all pizza recently.
Hey, look, Pizza Hut for good grades and Ninja Turtles and Spyro. All we need is a good old bottle of Surge, and we're back in there, baby. Although I think that went off the shelf like before I got a chance to like try it. So,
good old Surge. It's the rich folks' high-end version of cocaine of Mountain Dew. It's the cocaine's of Mountain Dew. So
we had a drive from Alabama, where I went to undergrad, back up to New York. They were on deck.
Oh my god!
I'd almost forgotten about Surge. Wow.
Real quick, shout out to Our Family Plays Games. They are one of the people who are bringing the Omaha Game Classic by 10th through the 12th of this year.
Got Mick and Starla right there in the picture too.
Yeah,
I love this family. When I tell you, I love this family.
Shout out to them. So if you are in the area or want to go out to the Omaha Gaming Convention, July 10th through the 12th, that's 2 days of. This is what I love about gaming conventions. There are more showing up, and the ones that I didn't know about, like I've been in Cleveland almost 20 years. I didn't know about the Cleveland Gaming Convention until like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, but that was because it was a much smaller venue. So they have that going on. Let's talk about a little bit about the Omaha Gaming Classic. Here, let's put this up real quick and tell you what it's all about. Here we go. Wrong picture.
I don't think that hurts him.
Wrong picture.
Hey, Starla. Hey, sweetheart.
There we go.
Tell Grant I said hey too.
There we go. All right. So Eric Lang is one of their special guests. He's going to be there. So the OGC is designed to be fun, welcoming space where people can connect, learn games, build friendships, simply enjoy being in a diverse and exclusive community. We have a group nearly ready to sponsor 10 convention badges and tickets for the BIPOC community members to attend this event. Each badge is $50 value, and we will be accepting applications between June 1st, which is already passed, of course. And we can provide a maximum of 2 badges per household. We would love to know if any of your followers, family, or friends will be interested in attending a board game convention, taking advantage of this opportunity. If you can share it, of course we are. And be sure to contact them and email them at contact@omahagamingcon.com. Subject line BIPOC. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Community based, having fun, just having a blast and relaxing. And Navy, you know it. You're like the board game guru of the crew over here. Board game and trade cards. So
in comparison to Mick and Starla, I am a neophyte. When I tell you on their YouTube, they do their weekly show on Sundays. You see their backdrop, all board games, and watching them talk and discuss and also argue, because Mick likes certain games and Starla likes certain games, and there's a level of energy there that is just undeniable. Just an amazing family. Our family plays games on YouTube. Definitely check them out. But I want to sit amongst them because they're going to teach me a few things about board games. I thought I had some.
They said contact them about board game. Contact us. Board games don't bite. They don't, unless you play Monopoly.
Oh Lord,
that board game in a black household.
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say hungry hippo.
Or they got the new one where like you got to put the teeth down and try not to get bit or whatever.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing worse than watching your brother slide a couple dollars underneath the board. Hey, where'd you get that money from?
It's like, who are you?
He's like, here. Imagine we're playing it. He's 14 and I'm 17. He's like, it's capitalism. I'll say, you're too young to know what it is. So no. So shout out to the Our Family Plays Games and Ohio Gaming Classic. Go show up, show out, show your support, hit them up. That's a good time. That's a good time. Good time. What has been going on with all of you?
Ladies first.
I've been buying entirely too many books and stacking them up on the floor because I no longer have any space on the library that's usually behind me. But I do not have a library. I have not yet even come close to 1,000 books.
I want to.
What is the count at so far?
Oh, you
She's gonna be like 950.
I was hoping she was keeping a tally.
I am. I catalog everything on an app.
Okay.
So my total for everything that I've scanned in so far is, I don't know if you can see that right there, $379.
So if we send her like a couple of mini thesauruses, like or what is it, almanac, whichever one has like the A through Z books, just like a bunch of series of those.
Listen, I'm not trying to have a library. What I'm trying to do is not have books on the floor. So the ones that are on the floor, I haven't scanned in yet. I guess that's another 50 books or so. And that'll put me about 420 something books, and that's it. Now it's gonna strictly be a 1 in, 1 out policy. We got to.
I am as a collector, I am waiting for the technology that would allow us to have infinite space.
A pocket dimension, you said.
Or a pocket dimension, or folding space. Something akin to what Peacemaker's dad have, or even the TARDIS. Good Lord. I would just, hey, where's the studio at? It's the blue box that's sitting in the backyard. It's not an eyesore. Trust me, just walk in there.
Even the clouds that are pinching pennies. Otherwise, you're out here just holding on to like multiple phones, like I am.
Man,
I just need infinite space for things. That way, you got a 3-bedroom home? Yeah, it's like 900 square feet. Where you keep everything at? The box in the backyard. The box in the backyard. Or shed. Something
back there.
Something that looks like it's inconspicuous. Something inconspicuous. But yet inviting once you open the doors. That's all I'm asking. So that was not a big house that Peacemaker's dad had. He had a whole closet that you walked in and you're just like, yo, all of this is in here.
I have the space, but I need to show restraint.
Yeah, and no problem. Our family plays game. You're very much welcome. Anytime I can show some kind of support somewhere, I will.
I'm just glad I don't collect other things.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm glad my stuff is at zero. I just movie posters in like the hallway and somewhere around here, and that's about it.
I literally was
comment.
talking to myself today, and I'm like, we're packing up. I can't just buy anything. I need time. I need time. Geek by heart.
Lady,
There you go. There you go.
And is that a 34?
That is definitely a
Is
30.
that a 34?
Oh my God. What's going on, lady?
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey,
what's
So
going on, lady?
we might as well get into it. Xbox Showcase. They had they've had their moment in the sun now. Just they've been popping up doing their thing. There was a lot of games that they went through. Now, mind you, I don't have any Xbox, although there are like maybe 2 or 3 titles that I was interested in. One of them is Fable. I don't have skin in the game because I had the original Xbox and walked away after the Red Ring of Death.
oh wow.
Because I survived it when everything else stopped. When everybody else's Red Ring of Death stopped, it was like maybe 2 or 3 years later. Came home to play Fable.
So the red ring happened to you?
Yeah,
You, like, oh,
yeah, it happened to me. I'm like, I can't. It was painful.
that'd be
It was painful. So yeah, I don't have skin in the game. Although there are a couple titles. Okay, thanks, Var. Halo is the other one. Halo, Wulong, Spyro is one. Belmont's Curse, Crazy Taxi.
Man, I haven't heard that name in a minute.
That's what I was about to say. You're bringing that one back. That was also
that was on the Dreamcast originally,
which I still have.
and so like I had the showcase playing, and I heard the song, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, whoa, that's not Green Day. Wait a minute, that's the Offspring. And I'm like, they're bringing Crazy Taxi back, and it looks like it's just original, maybe little updates. Of course, it's World Tour is what it is.
I played.
Laney, stop that.
I'm just smiling.
I saw what you put in that comment. You're talking about the red ring.
That was me.
That was I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
My bad.
I just praise.
My dyslexia kicked in.
No, she's right. She's right. You know who's never had the red ring? You're right. That's why I went to PlayStation.
PlayStation had the yellow light. That was their problem. They had the yellow light on the 3. Both generations suffered greatly.
I never actually heard of that one.
I never had an issue with
it didn't happen. It didn't happen often, but on top of the fact that the PS3 came out with like a hefty price for the time, that's why a lot of people didn't go through it.
That part.
Right.
Yeah, crazy.
And pennies, literally. Okay, to get that.
Elder Scrolls Online, which Bad Magpie was an interesting one. That was
Bad Magpie.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. Because it's basically you're a magpie. Apparently, you can't fly. And the way they did the commercial, the way they did the trailer for it was like he finds a flare and he hits the flare and like the flowers are all smiling at him, and then he hits the flare and they start frowning, and then he starts catching everything on fire, and he's just trying to find his way. And I'm like, wait a minute. And they show a scene where a flock of birds are flying away and he can't fly with them. Just in a little adventure game. That's really all it is. Sometimes the simplest games are the best ones.
Yeah, you know the crazy thing is, do y'all remember the show House of Cards?
Yes.
House of Cards led me to a game that I never thought I would enjoy called Paradise Valley. A puzzle game. And when I tell you, when I first saw it, I said, I got to find it. I found that game and I was hooked. It's a puzzle solver. You're a princess trying to get from the bottom of each castle to the top without getting attacked. but along the way, you change the configuration of each castle. And I found myself transfixed on it because it was beautifully done. The music, all of it is simple, but it's gorgeous. If y'all ever want to check out Paradise Valley, it's amazing.
The other ones that they had, that Gears of War E-Day, that I'm not gonna lie, look good.
I'm like, that should have been the first one on your list, bro. That should have been the first.
That looked good. That was the one. That's what they led with, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's see where this go. Modern Warfare, Minecraft Dungeons 2, Metro 2039, Senua Wulong, State of Decay 3, Resonance, Clockwork, Spyro, Doom, new Doom, Belmont's
Really,
Castle, another Doom, Where Minds Meet, P6, Personas, Flight Simulator 2024, Crazy Taxi, of course.
Yeah.
They did a update for Sea of Thieves called Custom Seas, which to me came off like Fortnite for pirates. That's what it came off. It was
That's
Fortnite
what it's basically.
it was Fortnite for pirates. Fallout 76 Infestations, Valor Mortis, Age of Empires, Vivarium, Join Us, and Magicians, The Devil's Deal.
Vivarium?
Yep, Vivarium. Yep.
Like based on that indie movie?
I hope not, because I didn't catch that one. I didn't catch the trailer for
That movie was weird.
The only one that really got me that was like a new one was Clockwork Revolution, because there's the whole time travel aspect which really just made me realize I'm still looking forward to Tenet of the Spark. That's the only thing I haven't heard about. It's like the only game I haven't heard about that I've given up hope on, because the last week has just been projects I fully thought were dead coming out the grave, like the Huns and Mulan. Like between this, the direct, the state of play, and Summer Game Fest, it's almost like we needed a weekend-long electronic entertainment expo to do all of these back to back to back. And maybe if you had just held out for 1 year, because Summer Games Fest had like 5 different lives. They had they had Summer Game Fest, and they had Day of the Devs, and they had I think like Greenhouse Game Fest, and then India Game Fest. And I'm like, this is all the stuff that E3 does when everyone leaves the building. Like,
I'm like Tafari. I'm just like, this could have been an email. It was that type of energy. Y'all had this before, but
it was the big 3 that started this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all wanted to do their own
convention. Then all 3 left the convention. Then you had developers holding their own thing. Ubisoft has their own. Instead of all having it at E3, everybody started to. Next thing you know, COVID. Nobody came back.
Yep, that's it.
It feels so fragmented now because if you don't pay attention to a specific one, you're going to miss out on it unless you catch the replay. Or with E3, you knew because it was all happening over a course of 4 or 5 days. Yeah. So you had an idea. You could plan that. You can't plan this.
And it wasn't just gaming. They would show you like, okay, here's some new updates. Here's some tech that we're bringing out. Here's the.
You know what I think E3 would have kept E3 going?
Being an indie show?
Making it, not only adding indies, but also like for the AAA of whatever, because it was absolutely just a trade show. So unless you were games journalism or in the developing space or one of the big companies, you could not go. Mm-hmm. They only started allowing lay people the last 2 years right before COVID. So I think it could have been something huge for them if they had just let people go, like a normal convention.
Yeah.
And especially in the age of social media.
Yes. Thank you.
Because what you're saying speaks to people coming in with cameras and content. And
I wanted to go to E3 for years, and I was like, I can't because I'm a late person.
I used to have it a DVR on my TV. I would come back and watch all 4 hours.
Right.
See, that's how it was when G4 was around. When G4 G4 in its heyday was the best. It was the best. Wow. It covered San Diego Comic-Con from a certain point. It covered E3 from a certain point. It told you about new games. They dedicated certain areas for certain games. Cheat codes. Good Lord.
Between Attack of the Show, Cheat, X-Play, those were the 3 shows you paid attention to because they gave you everything. Plus, you had, oh my gosh, it was. And then once again, what happens? Someone comes along who thinks they can do it better, but don't know anything about the subject matter and destroys it completely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
They
you know what?
and they had a decent lineup too, even between all their gaming content shows, and then they started showing like anime.
Yeah, here's these 5 random Marvel animes for no reason whatsoever.
Right. Like they was coming out of nowhere, and I'm like,
Wolverine,
wait, when did they
Iron
get
Man,
Wolverine?
Yeah, Wolverine, X-Men, Iron Man, Blade, and Punisher.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, but there was a time. There was a absolute time where you could really sit down. Simpler times.
Exactly.
Simpler times.
Lady Mandalore put it
She
very
nailed it. Nailed it.
Put it very succinctly.
Yeah, she said I'm wait. Oh, there it is. Now it shows up. She said the game companies could have paid for marketing one time and had thousands of people come in and play and be done for the year. Exactly.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. TikTok would have gone crazy. Instagram, Facebook would have been nuts. These companies would have gotten the coverage that they could not pay for.
Just completely missing the mark. Hey, I just noticed something. I gotta call 8. I gotta call 8. But no, they completely are missing the mark because this is where it mattered. And like especially now with the height of Twitch and how it really is, how real Twitch, real Twitch users, not I'm gonna watch you sleep all day type of Twitch users. No, gamers, actual gamers.
That's a thing.
If you look at some of my old Instagrams, some of the most views I ever got was me sitting in my bedroom watching E3 on YouTube and getting hyped about stuff that I wanted to buy.
And then some of the stuff that's coming back, I love how nobody is dropping games in November because of GTA 6. And out of nowhere, Godzilla and fucking Barbie was like, square up, bitch.
They did do that. They was like, what's going on in there? It's like November. They said November. They were like, yeah, we're leaving that for GTA 6. And they were just like, Godzilla said, bitch, please.
The lizard bows before nobody.
The atomic lizard has spoken.
It's not an overlapping crowd.
It's not, but at the same time, nobody wants to even potentially hurt their sales or online numbers with releasing in the same month, let alone same week as Grand Theft Auto 6. And then those two are just like, and what?
No, I actually think it's really good, especially if they do it around Black Friday, because both of those are like kids. It's not overlapping. I think it's actually brilliant. They're gonna eat it up because
it is, but like people are just having fun with the notion that like everyone's either dropping, it's either October with like a strong cutoff right before November, or they're releasing early December. Like everyone just got this weird bubble around November, and then those two, it's just GTA 6, and then these two over here, like completely different categories. Clearly, the lizard and the plastic lady fear no man. Like it's. But also, I played that.
He makes a point. I mean, maybe we could bring it back ourselves, but I mean, it would be so many.
There's too many moving parts, and people have to work in conjunction.
It's too many people with too many hands and too many independent spaces.
Yeah.
I mean, they just say it like
indies and the AAAs and then the journalisms, and like you still have to involve people like the IGNs as much as people, however people feel about them. You still have to get in bed with Sony. You still have to get in bed with Microsoft. You still got to get in bed with Nintendo. And we know how they notoriously like to play.
Oh my god!
So
they wouldn't come.
They would probably be the only ones who's like, you know what? Y'all can sit it out. You can join if you want to. I don't.
No, they would try to sue everybody.
Like, I don't want no problems.
To me,
I was like, I don't want no problems.
It would take somebody like Reggie to bring that back. Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Yeah.
It would take somebody like him to bring that back, because he has, like, even though he was for Nintendo, he still had what seemed to me, as somebody from the outside looking in, good relationships with people in other spaces. So it would have to be somebody who has a good standing relationship with the current big three, and then is not afraid to like talk to indies or put their hands on indies in indie spaces.
That's true. I mean, I think it would take someone to have to sit down and talk to the families. It's like between
No,
the
don't worry.
different mafia crowd, the different mobs. We have to work this out. We have to talk that like we can all make money. It's like talking to the mob crews of Gotham. We were like, look, we're gonna sit down. Like you run this over here, you run this over here, and you run this over here, and nobody crosses here. What about the bat? We can't worry about the bat. You know, so
I think and this is for me, I think these companies have got to stop thinking that the other companies are so much of a threat, that they're all in the same landscape when it comes to gaming, because gamers are going to like different things, but they're talking to each other. They're going to say, hey, I play this on this. Yo, I play this on this. So you're going to have a cross interest as long as you let the consumers talk it out instead of trying to block off. It's like, no, this is just us. No one can interfere with this. And that's when you started really seeing the downfall, because the developing companies, the gaming developers,
right,
they were really caught up in the middle. They kept getting punched from everywhere. We need this game in X amount of time, okay, and then we need this game in X amount of time. You know this game is going to be half-assed by the time you want it released. I don't care. Just put it out there.
You can stagger game releases throughout the year, and everybody will still win.
Agreed.
Yep.
You could literally do that, like, and then just have like, hey, and then you got your major one like around the fall, because of course you're gonna want something for Christmas. But you can literally, and that's what, especially now when a lot of games are cross-platform anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I need more cross-platform, because with what gaming costs now,
man,
I've already invested in a not so much in an environment. You know, understand what I mean? Like, I paid what I paid for my PlayStation 5. The games are $70 a piece. At this point, even though there's 2 franchises I would willingly purchase an Xbox for, it's going to have to be something I have to be intentional about. So more crossplay would lead to more, in my opinion, more people buying more games in order to play with their friend who has an Xbox, or play with their friend.
Yeah,
what will never happen with the Nintendo.
Well, see, that was another reason why I ended up going the PlayStation route, is because I was looking at the libraries, and I said, well, the new Xbox doesn't have the library I'm looking for. It doesn't have enough titles that's grabbing my attention to say, I want that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but I was looking at PlayStation. I said, yeah, I would like to play that. I like to play that. I was literally weighing the options, and I said, I'm going to go this route.
For me, back in the day when picking which console I wanted to purchase, I don't know if anybody remembers a game called Abe's Odyssey.
Yes, I remember. Hey, come on now.
Yeah, that was, I mean, it wasn't my gateway. Resident Evil was my gateway. But when I was trying to determine what, console I was going to buy, I bought the PlayStation 1 because of Abe's Odyssey. So, there's certain exclusives that I'm kind of glad I'm able to play.
That game used to frustrate me because it was always the last one. And I said, you're damn, worse than Lemmings.
That quick save was a more quick save.
There was always more like incentive too, because even with games like Soul Calibur 4, I think the 2 and 4, if you got it on Xbox, you got The Apprentice and Vader. If you got it on PS3, you got The Apprentice and Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you got 2 on GameCube, you got Link. If you played it on PS2, I think you got Hayashi from Tekken. And then if you played on Xbox, you got Spawn as a guest character.
See, that type of cross-platforming would work. That would work, because then you like, I have that. Oh, that's cool. I can get that character. It's cross-platform, but it's still exclusive. So you don't miss out.
Meanwhile, now you have Halo, just the campaign for the first game, going to PlayStation for some damn reason, and the first Gears, and now they're suddenly saying, we're taking our shit back. They're saying E-Day will never be cross-play. So I'm like, I'm fine with a little healthy competition, but at the same time, I feel like we don't need as many shows.
Because you get jealous.
Gears was one of those franchises. Gears was one of those franchises. I was like, do I want this Xbox or nah? Gears was one, and Alan Wake was the other.
What did you say, Lenny?
That makes sense. But I was about to say, Gears is actually the reason why I personally got an Xbox. I didn't. My first Xbox was an Xbox 360, and it was because of yours.
Same.
Let me see. Army of Two was the last. Yeah, Army of Two was the last one I had on Xbox.
Look, in order to get all these companies to sit down, clearly you just send in Snoop Dogg. If he can bring us Tupac from the grave for a video game, I'm sure. Look, y'all saw my post. I was like happy and confused. I'm like, am I supposed to be? I was like, am I supposed to be excited or offended? I don't know yet. Like,
thanks, I hate it.
So when he came out, I was like, we talked to the family. I was like, all right, I'll take a breath. But who's doing the voice? Because it better not sound like them terrible LimeWire downloads that sound like they were recorded under, like the AI voices that sound like they're recorded underwater.
LimeWire.
Yo,
Like,
I just had a flashback off of that one, man.
About AIDS on computers, man.
So I'm like, okay, we got old man Pac, but who's doing the voice? And you should probably keep it anonymous because
it's gonna be a lot of haters.
When I first came in, I was like, yeah, no,
right,
why? Like, it's cool at first, and then you're just like, who allowed this though?
Right.
Like, that's just the black man in me. I'm like, hey, Pac's in a game, but also why is Pac in a game? Like,
yeah, it makes you question some things.
And I've never played any of those Yakuza games, but this is apparently like an origin to all of them, and those games are like beefy, and there's like 19 of them, so. I never got into them. This one might actually get me because it seems interesting enough, like a good entry point. But that kind of was like, why?
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, question mark.
So it's safe to say there's just a lot there. The rest of this year, we thought just the TV shows and the movies had us all in chokehold. The gaming world is grabbing us right now, and
right.
At this point, it's just like it's too expensive to fly.
Yeah, look, and then a lot of them are remastered, so they won't cost too much. So I might be spending the block. I wasn't expecting a new Stuntman game. I guess that one is a fucking joke.
I seen that trailer like after we talked about it, and I said, "Oh,
nice gowns."
Yes.
Because once I saw the DeLorean, I was like, "What?" I'm like, I recognize most of these, but I didn't watch most of these. And then the title pops up. Yeah, I mean, we had Stuntman, Wolf Among Us isn't dead, Last Ronin isn't dead, that Among Us show isn't dead. Like,
Last Ronin, the Wolf Among Us 2.
Yeah.
Wolf Among Us remastered, which I might actually pick up.
Until Dawn is what?
Until Dawn. I was joking. I was like, this is an Until Dawn spinoff. I was like, oh, this is just actual Until Dawn 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gen Atlas, which may or may not be like a prequel to the origin of Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So because it was an untitled project for a year, but now that it's coming, people are saying like the mechs from this game might be what the Colossi eventually like evolve into.
Yeah. Even with the God of War Laufey, it's pronounced Laufey. It's English and Greek.
We realized from the TikToks there's some very illiterate people who are involved in the culture. We already know. You can't say silhouette. If you cannot say silhouette, keep your ass at home. Okay.
And the loudest be the longest too.
The loudest are the wrongest. And Chuds too. This is like, oh, we're playing as a woman. I'm like,
listen,
and
look here.
That's a thing.
There's 11 games where you can play as Kratos. Go find one of them and play them. Let me have this. I'm a gamer too, damn it.
Go play one of the, he would say that, and then he would say, until the end, shut your bitch ass up.
They talk about, oh, I can't relate. You can't relate to Kratos either.
No.
You're not a 6'4" Greek man covered in ash who lost his wife and children due to manipulations by the god of war Ares. You're not. Go sit down somewhere.
And Zeus, don't forget that manipulation too.
I really want to see her reaction. If she's literally just getting people spawn camped down there, like them off. I really want to see her surprised when she meets Modi. It's like, hey, your dumbass son is the reason I'm down here. Stabbed me right in the gullet. Like, it's just your father of the year up there. You really chose the perfect spouse, lady. Let me tell you. Meanwhile, the other gods are down there forming the fucking Legion of Doom, probably, and
Oh,
Zeus
man.
or Odin's just gonna be the next one at the table, and Huey from the boys is our sidekick.
Right.
And everyone, I'm just like, everyone's complaining. I'm like, didn't y'all just love her as Karen Page like 2 months ago?
Listen,
I've never seen so much unnecessary discourse over. I'm just like, Metroid, anybody?
Jessica Hamby
Tomb
is a
Raider?
boss.
Bayonetta? Nothing?
Listen, they didn't complain about Stellar Blade
Stella, right?
because jiggle physics
They,
and
they gave it to him just in the funniest way possible.
and when you put what was the one with the character 2B where there was actually an achievement that chastised you for trying to look up her skirt.
Oh,
And I know which game you're talking
yes.
about.
I forgot the name of it.
I
Neo?
know.
Was it Neo? It's not
Neo.
Neo. It's Nier. Nier
Yeah.
Automata.
Near Automata.
Yeah, Automata. Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. Like,
So
jiggle
it's
I
just
mean,
like,
it's
first of all, jiggle physics should be a shirt. Okay, it should be on a shirt.
and it could be unisex. It doesn't matter.
Don't
who did the
worry.
volleyball game again? Was that who did the volleyball game again? Was that Tekken or what? Beach volleyball.
That
Beach
was
volleyball. That was Tekken.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was
it was Street Fighter.
No, it
Wasn't
was
it Street Fighter?
Mm-mm.
No. Oh damn! It's on the tip of my.
That's
tongue.
another one. If you want to just look
Oh my
at
God.
boobies all day, go do that. But as somebody who loves a single player,
Dead or alive.
listen, the minute men start complaining about
Dead or
how
alive.
unattractive, as soon as somebody starts complaining about how unattractive the protagonist is, I'm more interested. Y'all complained about Ellie. That was a great game. A great 2 games, as a matter of fact.
Mhm.
Y'all complaining about Deborah Ann Wall. I'm gonna play that too. I played God of War from the beginning all the way to here. And the best games are the last 2 that I've played. So if this is part of that story, I'm locked in.
I am still playing Ragnarok because I'm tired of fighting these damn berserkers. I swear these berserkers.
Oh, you actually are trying to kill those berserkers? Good for you.
Yeah.
The Valkyries
No,
have
the
handed
one-
me my ass, and they can have it.
No, the one that I found in the smoke realm, like I wish I was like recording it back then. I literally walked in, saw the health bar, and just like backpedaled out because I didn't have the armor that like stops you from losing health, or at least so fast, because it's like a gas dimension. And I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm not doing that today. And then I just left.
You're not doing that ever.
I beat it. I platinum both games. I will say even
Oh,
on like
wow.
even on a moderate difficulty, the one berserker that has the 2 sidekicks, that shit was.
The way I was like, this bitch is cheating. That's all.
It really is. It really is, because only 2 of them stay on screen at a time, and you got to listen to the call outs from the third to know to like back dodge, keep them on screen for maybe like 10 seconds, and try to do like one of your weapon moves, and hope that you can buy time. I lost my little revival stone every time. All 3 of them jumped me.
Can you platinum if
That
you do it
was
in baby ass baby mode? Because that would be tempting.
Yes,
when I had a trans with me fighting one, and I'm like, I don't need you. I need Valkyrie right now. I don't need.
That is the first thing I check Whoopty on every game. Is there a difficulty trophy? Yes or no? Thankfully, there is not on God of War.
Okay, then I will play
That
it
is-
again this summer on
that
baby
is-
ass baby mode.
that
Just
is-
Listen,
just
that's
to
what's
get
up.
it in.
That is what makes me tell everyone.
That's probably what caused my damn trigger thumb.
That is what tells me. No, that is what tells me to tell everyone never try to platinum those Final Fantasy games. Don't do it. Like I'm gonna go for 3 for 3, but after them last 2, don't fucking do it. It's a terrible experience. Like I'm glad we're getting a full trilogy of a remake before Kingdom Hearts 4, but still, yeah. Like whoever came up with the hard mode trophy for remake and what was it, Rebirth, go straight to hell. Like at 300 hours just gone, and like half of that goes to one fucking trophy.
Damn.
Wow. So we're gonna take a quick break by one of our sponsors. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about our most anticipated TV shows and movies for the summer, including some that's already dropped. Because I got to see at least one. I seen one this past weekend, and I enjoyed it. But until then, we'll be right back. Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company.
You are.
See, told you that was gonna be
I
good.
think you should
Told
go
you that was
upstairs
gonna
and
be
get in
quick.
your bed.
Wow.
I said it was gonna be quick. It was gonna be quick.
I blinked.
Yes,
I'm back.
can get. If you go to otakunoir.com and type in Blerd's Eyeview at checkout, you get 10% off your purchase. So go check out otakunoir.com. They are amazing. I need to go get myself a new box. I'm not gonna hold you. Been waiting for the right time. And when is it never the right time in this economy? At least with Otaku Noir, you get some good stuff. You're not wasting your money. You're saving on gas too. Because
the last one, a shirt of the DeLorean, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I was mad. I
like,
literally missed the window, and I'm like, sadness.
Between that and their Midnight Comics box.
Yeah, it made me go in the corner and curl up in a ball and just kind of sit in the darkness and ponder my thoughts. Like, I missed my box.
A couple of extra stuff.
So before I get to the movie that I seen this weekend, there are a lot of TV shows that we have already seen and some that we are anticipating to see. And that's just not just the TV shows, but it's also some movies, because this month and next month, I feel like I'm in the ring with Mike Tyson right now. Me and my wallet is sitting in the corner, just like, can you take another one, boss? I don't know. But they have managed to drop. They're managing to drop just this month alone, 3 films that I'm trying to see. I got to see at least one of them. I'm going to see another one this weekend. But I know we are all looking forward to X-Men 97 season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which, even though our season finale is Thursday, we will be coming back only to do reviews of each episode of X-Men 97.
It's not season finale.
It's the mini episodes. It's the after dark episodes. It's like, yeah, we got to talk about this one. It's like this is happening. But what other movies outside of Spider-Man, Supergirl, Masters of the Universe, scary movie, what else are we looking forward to that's coming on streaming? I keep wanting to say TV shows, but let's face it, who's watching TV? But streaming shows.
Avatar. The last episode.
Okay, yeah. Oh, for Netflix, season 2 for that one.
Right, featuring my favorite, one of the Aang gang.
Hey,
Toph is in the building.
Toph.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they got a show and a game coming out, which is actually affordable. It's only like what, $30-$40?
Really?
Yeah, that Avatar Fighting Legends actually doesn't look half bad either.
It makes your pockets happy.
That part.
Yeah, I just finished season 1 of the Netflix show.
I need to go back to it.
Yeah, Aang is gonna be a whole man with a beard by the time they come back.
Right, the growth spurt in the bass drop in the voice is crazy this season.
It's crazy that she says that, and we said that before about Stranger Things, and look what happened. We were. It was a joke. It was a whole joke.
They had
work it in though.
Yeah, they at least work their gaps in. The only way I can see them squeeze is if they explain Sozin's comet is like a few years out, whereas in the show it's like, oh, you got revived with just a couple months to learn all 4 elements and stop this like world-ending disaster that happened right after you left the first damn time. Like, because I refuse to believe, oh, Sozin's comet is a few months away, and then he comes back with like another growth spurt and just a full. Because he grows out hair in book 3 book 3 when they're hiding in the Fire King.
Yes.
So is he just gonna have a full like Wolverine going on in season 3 when he eventually gets blasted in the spine this season?
No, that's season.
Is it?
It's looking crazy.
Because it looks like we're going through all of Ba Sing Se and like the Earth Kingdom stuff this season. So
there's no war in Ba Sing Se.
Ba Sing Se is book 2. When he gets done in the spine, that's the mid season finale of season 3. When they go in and they try to go to him the first time. No, you're right. No, you're right.
Yeah, because we didn't get a book 4. They wanted to.
You're right. Yes, because they start off season 3 with him healing. You're right.
Yeah.
Mal, Yes.
Oh, my husband is waiting for that.
Oh, I
That
think
looks insane.
D and CJ are at an early screening for that right now, and I'm waiting to hear what they say about it because
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I'm hearing the Wayans have lost it.
Who?
I know, I heard that too. But it made buck though.
It did. It made his money. It made money. So as far as the movies that came out this weekend was Masters of the Universe and Scary Movie. Wayans Brothers has control of Scary Movie again. I need to pull up Box Office Mojo to see what their numbers are, but they came out on top for the first weekend. Masters of the Universe, I think at the time of Monday, I think it had made close to 50 million, little over 50 million maybe. But according to the Amazon bosses, they said, oh no, we like those numbers. They're okay with those numbers. You know, you got to know how the behind the scenes stuff works. It would look like that they failed. They really didn't. I got a chance to see Masters of the Universe. I went to see that first. I don't know if it's like spoilers or not, but whatever. Masters of the Universe is everything that it's supposed to be. It has camp, it has cheese, it has nostalgia, it has a lot of action, and I will say this: there's a scene with Idris Elba as Man at Arms, where he's fighting Trapjaw.
Yeah,
that's a boss ass fight scene. I'm not gonna hold you. It's an amazing fight scene. So it's not bad. Now, Scary Movie, what I've been hearing, because I haven't seen it yet, I'm going this weekend. What I've been hearing is it seems disjointed. And it's like a bunch of skits put together, and all I could think was, well, isn't that what it's always?
That's what it's always been.
Same thing.
You know, is it because they've had like 20 years of content, and so you just getting bombarded with a lot of references? I don't know. You know, I can't say completely until I see it for myself. I'm sure there's funny moments, but I'll find out when I see it. You know, I don't know what a lot of people's expectations were. I don't know if it was like maybe too much deadpan humor or if it was just too much content. I'm like, but yeah, you gotta think.
Said.
Okay. Okay. Lady Mandalore, she said the jokes don't really hit right. Okay. It's fair. It's fair.
But to be fair, all of the Wayans have been doing their own individual projects and been doing their own thing. Plus things going on with the family that they've had to deal with. So for them to come back and hit 105 million globally, that is admirable.
Now, what's going to test this metal is the second week. And we know the second week drop off says a lot of stuff. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
2 times.
But I think the second week drop off is what's going to show its metal. It's what it is, because I know a majority of the people that went to go see Scary Movie the first weekend, they're fans of Wayans Brothers, of course. You know, so they're just like, oh, they're back. They have control of the property again. Let's go have a laugh.
When you say that the jokes don't hit right, the jokes don't hit right because it's kind of not funny, or the jokes don't hit right because their humor is not a 2026 environment.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I want to know. That's what I'm thinking.
Because what people nowadays consider funny is not really funny. Yeah. It's not funny at all. It's more of a flash moment, really.
Okay, but also what we thought was funny in 2013 is not necessarily what we're going to think is funny now.
Exactly.
So if they're still doing 2013 jokes in 2026,
that could be this,
right?
Has the delivery adapted to today's stand? Like the jokes might be fine, but are we sticking the landing? Like, is it just like, remember us, buy tickets? Like, is it? Yeah, even those third, fourth, and what I think we had a fifth one. It was like, yes, all right, we're just here for like some cheesy laughs at like most of the time at other people's expense, but to the point where it's like, all right, I don't expect the story here, but like, what are we doing? Like, why is Kevin Hart doing Brokeback Mountain? What the hell is this?
And I think that might be the problem because
that was one of his first major roles.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, so Lady Mandalore, you need to just get in here.
Girl,
this is a little too long. She says it's a little too long to get to the punchline. I can't even say it's crass. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see.
Yeah. So like,
I can see that part of it.
I think a lot of it's just perspective. That's all.
Yeah. So like, if it's funny, but the delivery is not helping it land, then work homework.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like I said, I mean, you got 20 plus years of content. You know, are you jamming too much in?
I can see that too.
Yeah, you know, like, are you jamming so much in that it's just like, that's why people were saying like, oh, it seems like a skit. It seems like a bunch of skits. And I'm like, okay, I can understand. If you're saying that, that means you have all this content to put into one film right now, at least right now, because let's face it, whether it is going to make money, they're probably going to make another one. And it's not going to come out for like another 2-3 years.
¿Por qué no?
No.
So like, what? Oh, she said she's doing her hair. Okay. but yeah, it's safe to say, like, yeah, it's probably let's put this in, let's put this in, let's put this in, let's put this in. And it might be too much. I don't know. I can only view it once I see it over the weekend. I'll know, like, but it sounds like you know, Lady Mandalore saying that it's kind of hard from the land the punch. And it's a lot of content being pushed in there at the same time, and it's only like 90 minutes. It's a 90-minute film, so that's you know, so not only is it short by today's movie going standards, it's a lot to ingest.
I will wait for you to tell me what it's about.
So let's start. Scary Movie, the first one was what, a haunted house? No, Scream. It was a Scream franchise.
Scream, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, kind of.
Yeah, I Know What You Did. Yeah, so you had two franchises to kind of bounce off of. The second one was more like the haunted house type vibe.
Yeah.
So, and at those times, those were the types of films that were out.
Yep.
So I can see that. You know, I think after that it was the Jigsaw type films, you know. So we'll see. Like, I seen just from the trailer, they made fun of Get Out, K-pop Demon Hunters, Sinners, Megan.
Yep.
You know,
With Regan?
huh?
Shut up.
They did do 3, or they're doing a third one, aren't they?
They are.
They are?
I'm not against it. Don't get me wrong. It just took me a while to get through that second one because it was totally different. It was Megan 2.0 was a little different.
It damn sure was.
It was a little. It's not bad. It's just different from the first one because I know the same people who wrote the first one are not involved with the second one.
That part, but I think it had to pivot. It was kind of the same thing as like Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2, where you
I was just thinking that
from one like a horror comedy to like sci-fi horror. So I guess I understand why it pivoted, but I feel like when it did pivot, you took out the fun of it, and I don't think that the android they had actually replaced that fun.
Yeah. It did, like you said. I'm glad you mentioned Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2. It did have that. Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2 are two totally different films.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same premise, same timeline,
Just
same
different.
people, totally different vibes. Still fun to watch. You know, like Megan and Megan 2.0. Two totally different films, but it's the same cast members, it's the same people, it's just different vibes.
I still don't trust Allison. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Right, me either.
No. Allison ain't getting none of this trust from me. Not at all.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like,
You got Williams, like she got a black last name too. No.
I'm like, woman. First it was Get Out, all right, and then you turn around and you got Megan, and then you turn around and Megan 2.0. I'm like, I can't trust you.
No, she was in a weird Netflix original with the girl from. Let me think now. Oh my God, y'all are gonna know who I'm talking about. I just cannot think. She was
Come
in it.
on.
I'm gonna think about it because it's gonna take a
You're gonna
while.
shout it out sometime during the
I
rest of
know.
the
She was in that film and she actually helped the black girl. And I was like, oh, the whole time I was like, you're gonna kill her. You're gonna kill her. And I was like, oh, you actually helped her, but I still don't trust your ass. It's a weird ass film too. And when I say y'all gotta know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna look it up.
So
But is it
so
the one with
basically,
I mean,
Channing Tatum?
No, oh no, that she wasn't in that one, but that was a crazy
That
film.
movie was
Yeah.
freaking nuts, bro.
What's that?
oh
Don't
wait,
blink?
is that the one when they don't blink?
Hey, I
the,
think it was.
they
They were on the island, and
the
then
island and the
Yep.
photographs and
they kept
the
waking up and going, "What the hell? Why am I here? Why am I in this position?
Yep.
I'm sore. Oh,
Oh.
Mufasa. Oh,
Yeah. So
Meanwhile,
here's the box
perfection.
office mojo. Here's the box office mojo breakdown. So Obsession, of course, had is leading starting on at least for Monday. Scary Movie came in second, Backrooms came in third, Masters of the Universe came in fourth, and then Star Wars Mandalorian Grogu came in fifth.
Wow.
So
Oh.
they're still making money.
oh yeah, Grogu's still. Come on now.
No, I'm talking about Obsession. Obsession is top.
yeah, the
Yeah.
indie
That's just number one.
films.
Wild.
Indie
Listen.
films are killing it right now. Obsessions, Backrooms, and the Amazing Digital Circus are going very strong, and their profit margins aren't much because it didn't cost that much to put it
lot.
out with a small
Mhm.
team.
That's true.
So from here, you're already. So I'm sure some suits are somewhere flipping tables right now as we speak. Like,
Yo,
Obsession
Backrooms
was amazing.
needed some therapy for that shit. Because
What for Obsession? For
Back-
Obsession?
Backroom.
Oh,
I still need to watch it.
I have tried. I didn't watch it yet, but I have tried in like getting into it, and I said, "All right, let's stop right here. Hold on.
it's a lot.
I ain't got time to figure this out."
With all these with all these like lore YouTube horror creepypasta things coming up, I'm like, someone please make an attempt at a good Slender Man movie. Like, this is the perfect time because that last one was just absolute ass.
Dude,
And then the game they've made for like years ago, I guess, got an update recently, and it's like it's even worse now. It's like terrifying. Like it's nightmare fuel.
Wait, nightmare fuel in a good way or in a bad way?
In a good way, like he basically has like the little vessels that chase you around and shit. Like, it shows how he captures some of them and like basically strips them of their livelihoods and turns them into like these evil ass creatures. And you find these lost. It's like I watched one of my friends play. I was like, "Oh, you'll be done in like 2 hours." I was like, "Where did all this shit come from? This is a completely new game compared to what I played." Like, the worst was the flashlight level we had to turn on the 6 generators.
Obsession was amazing. I would recommend it to everybody.
Who?
Obsession.
Which one?
Obsession.
So I read about Obsession. All right, let's start.
I loved it.
Damn.
It is about consent.
Yeah, that was the damn part.
Basically.
I read some parts and I'm like, oh my.
It's just that, like, and the fact that his name is Bear, and we're having all this discussion recently about, women and the bear. There was just, let's just say there are some. And that young girl who played Nikki.
Oh, Indy Navari.
Where have I seen her? I've seen her in something else.
She was amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I heard Obsession. You're basically not rooting for the main character at all, which
no,
absolutely
no,
for sure.
No.
He's the villain for sure.
He's an absolute villain.
Okay.
Yeah, it's some stuff that goes on. I'm like, you bitch. There is no way this should be happening right now.
Listen.
Currently, right now, Obsession is at 156 million domestically.
He could have wished.
I heard this world is 250. That doesn't sound far off.
Mm-mm.
He could have wished that he became the man that Nikki could love. No, that's not what he did.
He
of
he
course,
wanted
incel.
he wanted the
Incel.
basic bitch package.
Thank you. He's incel.
That's what he wanted.
He
And then they gave
wanted
him a way to
He
get
wanted
out of the
he
situation.
he
and
wanted a basement virgin package.
There you
That's
go.
what he wanted.
There you go, my
he
man.
He wanted Timmy and Trixie when he wished to be the only boy on earth.
That's all. I'm like,
No, I will not even say that because I still feel that Trixie still had a little bit of her own personality. Let me shut up.
She fought her way, and in the times that she fought the actual Nikki fought her way to the surface, you can tell it was like a switch. She was no longer the
and it was in that switch where you're just like,
damn.
And she asked him, she was like, and this one thing he said that I was like,
don't tell me
kidding me?
Don't tell him he ain't seen it. He ain't seen it.
Don't worry about it.
God.
I can't subject myself to
and I
go
was
pay
like,
for it. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
That's the takeaway you got, bro? You're toxic as hell.
It was. And then I know about the ending scene, and I'm like, oh, that's just brutal.
It's realistic though.
Yeah, I'm like, that's just fucking brutal. I'm like, that's not even right. So here's some of the movies that at least for this month and next month that we have. Disclosure Day. Steven Spielberg is third of a alien film. Spielberg got some bangers. Spielberg got a couple bangers. He got some bangers.
Spielberg has a alien abduction fetish going all the way back to I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think of his movies. What was the one with Richard Dreyfuss? The one that they filmed out at Devil's
Encounters of the
and after that, what was the next movie? E.T. And after that, what was the next movie?
Close Encounters.
The man has a alien abduction obsession, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, I had a friend come from I had a friend come from an early screening. He said it was not great.
Oh no,
I'm not.
It's all subjective, unfortunately, because people are going to form their own opinions, and some of them are louder than others. So if someone says it's not great, okay, let me go see for myself.
This is something that we implore people to do. Like, you heard us talk about Scary Movie, and there's some I don't want to say discourse, but there's some lit downs. However, you did also hear me say I haven't seen it myself. I'm going this weekend. So despite everything I'm hearing, I would rather see it for myself and make a judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is. I'm just like, before you go sit in there for what is apparently a 3-hour movie, and the fact that he has now deleted his original take on the film lets me further know. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, they're like, hey, Spielberg's name is on it, but it's kind of like it's like a him situation. His name's on it doesn't mean it's always going to be pretty. But
see, that's once again, this is the joy of going to a theater. I would rather go to a theater. I've gone to a movie theater. I've gone to a movie and been sorely disappointed. And I've gone to a movie theater and been like sorely, like the worst one I seen was Game Over with Frankie Muniz, and it was like it was whatever you did in the video game, however you died in the video game is how
I remember that. That was supposed to be such like gamer bait, and I heard everyone jump on that movie so much.
Wait, you mean Stay Alive?
That's what it was. Yeah, Stay Alive.
Stay Alive.
Stay Alive. Yeah.
Stay Alive.
And when I say me and my wife walked out of there, that was the movie that made me say I am done going to see horror movies at the movie theater. That's what made me swear off of it.
That was the season of copy my homework, but don't make it look like you cheating.
Yeah, that was the movie that did it. I got me and my wife because I think we had seen Stay Alive, and I think we seen 2 other horror films, and it was like it didn't hit, but they were okay. And I can't remember what came out that year, but that was the last one, and we were just like, we wait for that to come out later. I'm not doing another horror film at the theater, but they've gotten better. They've gotten way better.
I think that 2020 late 2000s and early 2010s horror, if it wasn't Saw like or Hostel like, it wasn't good. I like Stay Alive, but I understand Stay Alive is trash.
I think to me, as someone who doesn't even do horror that much, I think that's why The Collector was such a standout to me, because that was an indie project too, and that was like a film festival type deal that got like, I think I got that movie out of Redbox, if those even still exist anymore.
You'd be surprised. There are some, but it came out during Stay Alive with Silent Hill and the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. So that tells you this. That tells you the company it kept.
Listen,
that was also disappointing. Hey, look, Dominic Toretto's in the movie for like all of 5 minutes.
All 5 minutes.
One is okay.
Wait, what'd you say, Laney?
I'm about to say Revelations is bullshit, but Silent Hill 1 is okay.
Yeah.
All right. At least totally. Okay. There is some redemption for Silent Hill 1. The less we talk about Revelation and this bullshit that came out this year.
So
you just want to blank out the Paul Wes Anderson trilogy +5.
The Paul Wes.
I mean, how we could compare and contrast both of these trilogies and whatever, like,
or Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. That was such a banger that it only stayed in the theaters for a week.
See, okay.
I don't know what's going on with Spartan. He's in a half dark room. Yo, he's giving me this mob vibe right now. I don't know.
This is where they started getting better. Like the last, I would say probably 3 years, maybe. Horror films have gotten much better. Like they really like. And shout out to A24. They managed to like, hey, you want to spin on something? Here, watch Invisible Man. And when I actually watched it, and I'm like, oh my god,
Is that the one with Elizabeth Moss?
Yes.
I just gotta ask this question: how was the Invisible Man really scary if you think about it?
It wasn't so much the scary factor. It
It's
was
the gaslighting.
watching that.
I was thank you.
It was it's a psychological.
It's psychological, but all you gotta do is just catch this motherfucker in the steam room. And just shut the door.
I think you're missing the bigger point of what that movie was about.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I get it.
It's not about it being scary because he was invisible and the way that he's been invisible. Like that whole
faking his death.
Yes.
Stalking his wife.
I'm sorry. You're talking about the more recent one. I haven't seen that. I was thinking about the one with Kevin Bacon. That was
no. That was actually good. No, that's just a good one. Though.
He that was insane, yo.
Yeah.
That movie, I remember that.
This one, the husband had faked his death.
Yep.
And then he was stalking his wife, pretty much just driving her crazy.
Right. Like literal gaslighting, making her question her reality.
Yeah.
If what she was doing was what she was doing.
Okay, that's a different approach then. I can watch that. That's a different approach.
Yeah,
and it wasn't by your typical standards because he owned a tech company. Was it a tech company he owned or something?
Yes.
But it was a suit that he was using at it, and when she figured it out, when she finally was able to just kind of lock in and figure it out, that's when she got it.
I can watch that.
But yeah, it was a different. Even Fantasy Island wasn't bad.
That one was strange to me.
It was strange, but I was just
because
if you've seen the originals and then you've seen the remakes of the TV show and everything else, you're just like, oh, that's a different take.
I was like, so he has to stay here forever? Like he doesn't get to just. I'm like, that's kind of a shitty deal. Like, I was introduced to this through Daffy Duck and Fantasy Island, and you telling me, folks?
Oh
no! Yeah, they did their own version, but I'm like, oh, you can make any wish, and I'm like, your wish is to bring back your First of all, why is anybody able to die on this island? That's kind of messed up. But also, in order to stay alive, you got to serve the island forever. I'm not allowed to have. This isn't really living.
That's a hell of a monkey's paw.
It really is.
Listen.
Hold on, tell David to jump back in.
If you like Fantasy Island, I think Truth or Dare gets a shout out.
Yeah,
that would have been a Vine episode. I want to play Truth or Dare. Nope.
Truth or Dare, and then what was the other one that was based on a game that was? I'm trying to remember.
Until Dawn.
No, I mean I heard that was terrible too. It had the guy. It had the black man from what is it? My Name is Earl is in it.
Oh, Crabman.
Yes, Crabman. It was in a horror movie. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I just remember it was terrible. Like we watched it in college, and everyone's like, "Dude, this is like hands down the worst film we've ever seen," especially because of how it ends.
Yeah. Other films that's coming out this year or this month. Disclosure Game we already discussed. Toy Story 5.
Why?
Super on the 19th.
That fucking part.
I was trying to get this over that. Thanks a lot, Spartan.
I'm sorry. That's my initial reaketion.
You
Why?
can't pour anything else out of a can.
I
keep trying to pour it out of a can.
I keep seeing it, and I'm just like, hey, for the kids.
Pixar. Y'all can Pixar. Andy's got a mortgage and 3 kids by now. Why are we still telling the same story?
I'd rather watch Up again.
I don't know. Supergirl, of course, on June 26th.
Yay.
Jackass, best and last.
They say.
Listen,
I don't.
it's gonna be the last because they're gonna kill themselves.
Yeah, they're gonna kill
The
themselves.
last,
They're older
the last
now.
Jackass supposed to be the last movie.
Yo, let me look up how old Johnny Knoxville is because
Johnny
this
Knoxville
is
is walking
ridiculous.
around with James Gunn type hair right now.
Yep.
It's like he's not a young man
At all.
He's going back to his roots. Like, let me go back to what made my money.
He's like who else are you putting up to this stuff? Minions and Monsters.
Yo,
which
he's
is
55, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, all them stunts. That's
that voice is that voice is whatever age RFK Jr. is.
Let's
How
also
old
keep
is
it. Let's also keep in mind Steve-O is somehow still alive.
Oh man, Minions and Monsters is on July 1st, which I'm not mad at that one. That's always the whole Despicable Me franchise. That's actually fun to watch. Enola Holmes 3. I didn't even get through 2 yet.
Straight to Netflix. It's cute.
Yeah.
It was cute. No, I saw the first one. My sister said the second one was cute.
Yeah. Moana, the live action Moana comes out. Evil Dead Burn.
Why not?
Yo, I'm getting 2 different faces from our horror aficionados.
It's body horror heavy.
I'm so
scared of that movie. And I need to see it at home where I could get up and walk away and come back.
Look, if you've seen our reaction to the trailer, the Red Band trailer,
right,
of Evil Dead Burn,
the dishwasher, bruh.
Who puts stuff in who puts
that
knives in the dishwasher that way?
All I heard in my
psychopaths.
when I seen that dishwasher, I heard my grandmother, I heard my mother, I heard my dad. I heard, like, why you don't load it like that? You know, you don't load it like that. What are you doing? Like,
that's all you heard.
The movie was Would You Rather, by the way. That's that terrible ass movie I was thinking of.
Hold up. Would You Rather is actually a bop. That shit is really horrible.
Yeah. That's the one when they made them choose and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I think her brother was sick.
Her brother was sick, and then she wanted only for him to go and OD anyway.
Yeah. He was like he had it was cancer. And she did this. She did the whole thing. She did the whole thing to win this money so she can get the medication for her brother. And she won through all that BS she went through that whole night to get home. And her brother took himself out because he knew this.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What got me is when the old man drowned the girl in the water. I'm like, I refuse to believe he is that strong with one hand. Like, it's just. It was stupid shit like that. I'm like, or knock the barrel over. It's like, what are we doing?
But let me see. Moana, live action Moana, Evil Dead Burn on July 10th.
Why?
Both of those on July 10th, actually.
Thank you, Red. Who in the ham sandwich?
Yeah, the Odyssey, which is a Christopher.
I'm looking forward.
Bro, the fact that I saw people on threads like, "Hey, there's an hour queue online to get Odyssey tickets," and I'm like, "Excuse me, Christopher Nolan."
I
want to see that.
His movies that you're like, ew, back to the drawing board with that one.
I look that one I'm looking forward to, and it's going to be a Tom Holland month, really, because the following month Spider-Man or Spider-Man week, the Spider-Man brand new day
comes out.
Yeah.
So Tom Holland's just gonna be making money for the last end of July.
That man,
he's a married man. He got a family to provide.
That married man, he's married now.
I was saying Zendaya is in there with him.
Remember?
Yes, she is. Yeah, she's look. Go make that money. That's all she.
Did you guys hear about in June the death of Robin Hood?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
I saw a trailer for that too.
You think I want to see that?
Yeah.
So Logan with the bow.
Who's the distributor of that one? Is that an A24?
No, that I can.
That's not an A24.
Oh wait, the Odyssey is next month. I don't know why I thought that was going to be like later in the winter. I didn't realize that was right around the corner.
Thank you, Christy. Tell them about themselves. Tell them about themselves.
Yeah, I guess they're just living off of Tom's money, and Zendaya's just keeping all her Euphoria checks.
He has a very good plan in place. You know, they are newly married, and he has a whole thing. Like he says, non-alcoholic beer. He's setting up for the future. Because once she's with the child, he says, "Don't worry about him. I got it." That's part of their
agreement.
He was like, once she gets a baby, he says, "I got it. Don't worry."
Yeah, Death of Robin Hood is A24.
Oh, it is A24.
Okay, so they're in good hands.
I mean, from the trailer that I saw, it looks great. I agree with Laney. It looks great.
No one's talking about it.
I saw the trailer. It looks great.
I don't want to see that.
I don't know. I like the Russell Crowe version, but that's just me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I like that version. Little John was actually the articulate size.
Every Costner.
and he was funny as hell.
The version with the guy from Kingsman with Jamie Foxx. I just caught the tail end of that one the other day, and I'm like, y'all were trying to do. Y'all seen what the Night movie that had what is it?
Wait. Jamie. Oh,
yeah, that Robin Hood where he tried to pull a Batman with a bow.
Clearly, that was Guy Ritchie. His hands are all over that.
Yeah, okay.
That is a Guy Ritchie
so
movie.
who did what was the Night movie with Heath Ledger? What was that one with? It was Heath Ledger.
Oh, isn't that King Richard or something? That wasn't Robin Hood.
No. It was about him being a knight. That's what it was. But it was
a Knight's Tale.
Yeah, Knight's Tale. Yes, a Knight's Tale.
That Robin Hood was giving me that version of the Knight's Tale. That's what that was feeling like, because it was just like it's very medieval. However, I keep hearing Queen, and I was like, I'm hearing like rock ballads.
Yeah, they did that on purpose.
Yeah, so I'm like, so when watching that Robin Hood with Jamie Foxx and Edgerton, something.
Yeah.
Taron Edgerton.
Yeah.
He's also in a movie coming up with Charlize Theron where he's like the villain.
Interesting.
Oh
yeah.
Primal, where he's tracking her in the woods or forest or whatever area it is.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like he.
You should see the trailer. He's menacing AF.
Ooh, can we?
Is it better than seeing a balding Mark Wahlberg on an airplane?
Yo,
100 times
that
better.
was the absolute. Listen, I couldn't hear nothing they were saying in that movie. What they were trying to tell me, I took one look at that and could not stop laughing.
No, the Mark Wahlberg. Oh, go ahead, Spartan.
No, go. You got it.
No, I was gonna say the Mark Wahlberg and the Yahya Abdul-Mateen movie with the
by any means, yeah.
Can we talk about Yahya Mateen? Please?
I was like, hey, Yahya seems great, but like, what's the plot twist? They go in the break room one day and it's just like the FBI, the CIA is next door. Like, oh yeah, that was us. Roll credits. Like what?
Yahya Mateen and Coleman put that shit on Domingo are keeping jobs.
Mm-hmm.
There is always a project that pop up, and I'm like, when the hell did I'm sat now? Let me sit down and watch this.
Right.
Hey, like, Coleman is the only character in Euphoria who's alive that I don't hate right now. Everyone else, all them characters are just awful people. Like it's.
I never watched Euphoria.
I fell for the hype. I fell for the hype, and I fell for the hype, and I was like, let me get on board this train. I'm like, this is everything y'all complained that you thought Degrassi was. This is actually like terrible. Like, this is actually all the things y'all complained. Nick at Night was turning into. Like, this is terrible. Who greenlit this shit? Who is funding? Who wrote this? And then you get to season 3, and it's just like, oh, this is just, it's just giving Z Heil and White Hoods behind the pen everywhere.
Wow.
And that's why I'm good on not watching it.
Listen, it wasn't for my demographic anyway.
If I
I'm
wouldn't
past
take on
that
White
age,
Hoods,
I'm not that angsty. I don't care.
I was gonna say if I was gonna take on White Hoods, I just play Red Dead Redemption 2 all over again. Just do the classic.
Hey,
and it's
I
like it's
saw a clip of that and did not know that existed, and I love seeing it.
That's what made a lot of people buy Mafia 3. That what was it? It was
the clan rally.
It was the Game Informer magazine, and there was a photo of a clan rally, and you shooting up. It was like, well, I'm buying it now.
Listen,
and I ain't gonna lie. Mafia 3 is like the most justified, like that is the most satisfying game because they just call you everything. It is like it's literally playing Lovecraft Country. You are getting called everything but a child of God, and the messed up part is it's by everybody. The white people are cussing you out. The Latino people are calling you slurs. The Irish are calling you slurs.
But the immediate get back you can get back on with a shotgun is just amazing.
The craziest one to me was the Cuban dude who just kept calling you slurs up until you put slugs in. He's like Lincoln Clay. He was like Lincoln Clay N-word. It makes no matter to me. I'm like, sir, like not even an inch of grace before you go to the fiery gates. Like it's
you went out on fire. You came in on fire. You went out on fire.
This just wild. Like they gave Lincoln Clay no grace in that game, all because he told one person no.
Right.
You good, Davey? Because you got overrun real quick.
Listen, I bought that game just on the fact that the main protagonist was a black man.
Bruh,
I was like, oh,
that's
what?
all I got.
Here's my money. Thank you very much.
That's why I played Freedom Cry and was mad that it was a DLC and it was short.
See, that's why I stick to anime. At least I know what to expect. This is wild. No, thank you.
Listen to what Lainey said when I came across that clan rally in Red Dead Redemption.
Yes,
dynamite, threw it right in.
I was like, wait a minute now, and I think the first time I seen that was on Instagram. It was somebody playing, and it was like maybe it was a white guy too. I said, hold up, wait a minute, you could do this.
See, you did dynamite. I just put up. You did dynamite. I just pulled out the rifle. Target practice.
I took dynamite.
So
just pick off my distance.
There is one movie that I am really looking forward to seeing. Besides Supergirl and Bright New Day. Is it, and no one is talking about this one. No one is talking about this.
That could be a lot.
The Furious.
Yeah. Hey, three black geeks are here at this movie right now, and I'm waiting to hear what they got to say about it.
Lucky duck.
I thought he was gonna catch it.
Elbows and knees. Come on.
Heel toe.
So am I. My wife went missing.
I'm already hooked, just so you know.
Fight!
All I need to see.
Look at that.
Yep, I'm locked in.
Woo! Oh! Now it's hammer time. True.
Yes.
Nah, man, you gotta be.
This is just like old boy. Oh man, it's like old boy. That always means
Your daughter, she might still be alive.
There's always a hallway scene.
The hallway scene in these cats.
Woo! Yeah!
Right off.
Hey.
Mow him down.
Oh, that's old boy.
Yep, if he's in it, you know it's a problem.
Woo!
If old boy was watching that.
Yo, let's go, man. Let's go.
I'm locked in, baby. I want that right now.
I don't know that I don't know that actor's name, but every time I see him in a movie, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a good ass fight scene with him.
Like the minute I seen him, I'm like, I've seen you in the Raid.
Thank you, Mal.
Boy Kills World. I seen you in the books. I know this is going to be that movie for me. Like if you like John Wick,
it's giving true crime Streets of LA.
Yeah. That is hot. That is hot.
I appreciate it, Mal. Mal was like, let's go in my Navy boy. Like, let's go.
Yeah, that is the type of kung fu flick my dad and granddad will eat up. Like that is.
I'm about to say that's kind
I can't even show this to my wife for the simple fact there is no date involved. It just says coming soon, and she was like, "When is it gonna come out? It's coming soon. Why'd you show me that? Why'd you? I
want to say it's gonna be this year, but right now with the way the movie schedule,
right?
It's gotta be if they're already. It's saying June 12th, and if CJ and D or CJ and Eris are already,
it's got to be this week or next week, one of the two.
Wow, that's
it's saying, yeah. Google's telling me the 12th because 3BG's had a screener for it, so usually they do those like 2 to 3 days beforehand.
Oh well, never mind then. I got work. God damn it.
That's okay. You're gonna do it on Father's Day.
You know what?
I might be doing something nefarious to go see this. So I was like,
I may be working on Father's Day, so that sucks.
I hate that.
That looks like a solid project though. That is
definitely.
Just all the fight scenes, all the actions, and I hope the kid survives. Like it's.
I would hope throughout.
She got better.
Yeah, give me more slugfest action. Give me more kung fu flicks. Give me just more people beating the hell out of each other.
But see, it's those types of films that make it. He said, Eugene says he got tickets for Thursday, so it is this week.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, nice.
Yeah. Hey,
Eugene said, "Nah, I ain't waiting."
Folks are not playing this year about movies they have much anticipation for. If it's coming out soon, folks are grabbing them tickets. See the Odyssey.
This is I cannot stress it enough.
Yeah,
this is the year where we're getting
gaming, TV. It's the sad part that nobody can afford it.
Gaming. I need a second job or a sugar mama for all the games I want to get right.
Right.
Look,
a little strange for some change. Come on.
Just gotta space all that stuff out, but it's.
Look. I know I missed y'all's conversation earlier. I'm sorry. I'm a greedy hoe. I want every game on that list.
Listen, I don't blame you. I'm over here like, okay,
you need to tell the wife, like the next time a woman comes at you, like, now hold on, baby, she might be able to help us both out. Let's see where this goes.
You'll be seeing my obituary with flowers can be sent at this church as we celebrate the going home coming.
It's totally saying, I just wanted a game. It was like.
Unbelievable.
As we celebrate the home going of Spartan,
right?
And my wife is well. I don't know what happened to him.
Should have bought a Honda, but I bought a Toyota.
Meanwhile, everybody
should have bought a V8.
Everybody's throwing flowers on there. Me and the crew are throwing like, here's the game, man.
I'm just gonna have a note in my pocket. The wife.
He'll never see the end of One Piece. It's been real.
That went up your nose, didn't it, sir?
I'll just drop. I'll buy the last volume and just leave it at the tombstone. But hey, look, I'm hoping the ones I'm looking for.
Spartan is broken, ladies and gentlemen.
I had to make a decision on where that liquid was going. That liquid was going 6 different directions.
Right up your nose, right?
But look, in this era, I'm no longer scoffing at a free day and a discounted matinee because
listen,
like cheap tickets are cheap tickets, and if I got to go when the sun is out to see some of these films, because again, I didn't realize Spider-Man and the Odyssey were right back to back. Tom is like you can pay me in theater A or theater B. It doesn't really matter. Like my wife gets it either way. Like
listen, I mean, you just need to get that AMC thing. You can see mad movies
on Tuesday.
I might. I might have to.
That's where that.
Let's
what
just
was
say
it?
this: I have burned through all my credits.
Damn.
So,
But it was for a month or for a week? For AMC, you get 4 movies a week.
I had like 6 credits. I because it's me and my wife going to movie.
And it's half
Oh,
price
on the same
concessions.
account?
I get a ticket every month. So now I just redeemed like points to add another ticket because I get a ticket at the beginning of July. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Nah, you need AMC, buddy. You need AMC.
But
I'm gonna say AMC or whatever
Regal,
Regency
yeah.
Regal's doing.
Yep.
And they're starting to bring back dollar movies and $3 movies. So I'm just like, hey,
that's what we used to do when I used to. Ours shut down because somebody, I guess, bought the whole plaza. So that place held me down. I saw Zathura there, like, because my family loved that movie. We saw Zathura like 5 times at the Dollar Theater.
That was way underrated. A lot of people hate on the movie, and it's such a good movie.
Because Jumanji is one of my mom's favorite films, so she was like, "Oh, Zathura," which is like kind of a spinoff of
it's really what it is.
But now it's Jumanji 3 Boogle with me. Like I don't.
See, that's what kept some theaters alive. Because I know in my neck of the woods we had a dollar theater, and I mean it was a dollar theater. It was $2 popcorn, $1 drinks, and the movies they showed were just 1 or 2 weeks past the opening date. So their movie theaters were always packed. I always thought to myself, that is a wonderful business model because you make your money back and then some, and then they wanted to kill it.
When I lived in Akron,
all my films.
When I lived in Akron, there's a theater called Highland Square Theater, and it was just walking distance from my mom's house and from our house because we were just a block away from them. So I remember getting off work and just get some rest because I was going to see The Dark Knight. $5 during the week. I'm like, walking to go see Dark Knight. Like it was a crowd. Old school theater. Food next door. Walgreens next door. You can get your snacks, whatever. Pizza spot next door. It was all there. It was just in the distance.
The only thing I loved about the Dollar Theater, there was a Checkers, a Rally's, and a McDonald's all in the same block.
Nice.
And everybody knew your girl brought go get the pregnancy person. Come on.
Hey, look, that was my first job. It's called the Picture Show. They've got a couple around the country, but that was my first job. I wasn't checking shit. If you had it, just don't have it out in the open. I'm not finna say nothing. Like I know why you're here. It's especially if you got like a large family, for the price of 1 ticket across the street, you can bring everybody here. Man. And in my neighborhood, it was literally like, oh, that new movie's out. Wait till it hits the Dollar Theater. So
and you didn't have to wait long.
Everyone in my school, oh, The Dark Knight is so great. I'm like, cool. I'll find out in 4 weeks. Like it's. I'm not paying that much.
And the beauty part is those theaters were never that heavily packed.
No,
they were never heavily packed.
Sometimes they were. Like when we got a good movie and a lot of families want, like our theaters,
Origins, Blade Trinity,
Batman v Superman was swole almost every weekend. Zootopia constantly had people in our theater, especially like people who had like assisted living and stuff, because movie theaters are like big bait for special needs people. Summer camps are coming in there heavy. And then what else? Barbershop 3 was one that people kept coming in for, even though for some reason we only had it for a weekend. The live action Lion King, that joint was constantly packed.
Yeah, that's true.
There's another one that came across my timeline today, and I'm like, it's a weird premise, but I'm wondering who's behind this, and it's called Whale Fall. I heard this thing earlier.
White people, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely white people.
Whale Fall?
Just watch.
Whale Fall.
The Ultraviolet Collective strikes again.
All the tools. You can be whatever you want. Anything you want.
We already made a movie out of those submarine people?
No, not that one.
When it matters, and you'll know what to do.
Predator?
I ain't gonna lie, the first time I heard that sound, I thought it was Predator.
It's Moby Dick and he's angry.
That's a big ass tuna, ladies and gentlemen.
You can't kill a white man. Don't do it.
You should have known the fish were running.
Yep.
Look. Even the Deep's girlfriend ran away.
It's the sperm whale. And clearly, he's about to grab some squid. To grab him.
Pinocchio was a diver.
Dang, that octopus said, you going to? What's crazy is the octopus throwing me dragon again.
Let me go, woman.
What the hell? Yep, there you go. It's now.
Not monster.
All I can sit there and say is, have you ever been swallowed?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?
I so love when people think alike. Oh, I so love when people think alike.
Look at Tafari. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta clip that. I gotta clip
This
that."
is so glad I'm not the only one.
I was just like, so Monstro in real life, A2 Pinocchio, like.
So basically,
you heard
this
me
young
say
man,
that,
this
right?
young
If Pinocchio was a diver, you heard me say that.
So basically, the story is about this young man whose father dies, probably from a drowning, and he's going down in the ocean to find his remains, and then this happens, and so he has like an hour of oxygen left, and so it's just him trying to get out. And so I was just like, it sounds crazy. However, the trailer makes it a little intriguing. I'm like, yo, wait a minute.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the book.
I thought
no, Whoopty, you read this already?
Listen, this is what I did with the book.
Based on a true story. Okay.
Yeah, this movie's been brought to you by the Ultraviolet Collective because they have no creativity.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw this, I thought it was one of those old Christian focus on the family movies. Like, are y'all about to have a whole message behind him being in the whale and all this crap?
I'm sure they were inspired by Jonah. I'm sure they were.
Yeah,
Jonah. Shoot.
Between Jonah and the fish and Pinocchio. Come on, man.
Jonah didn't get sabotaged by the Deep's girlfriend because my dad, like, I'll be damned, the squid is the reason I'm stuck down here. Like, I'm biting
that
like
son bitch would not let him go.
Rip a tentacle, something like, get off me, woman.
You didn't have one knife on him. I'm like, don't y'all usually carry knives to cut yourselves free of stuff? And
you see how scaredy cat he looked? He barely looked like he wanted to go underwater and do it.
But that's
we're not that curious. And look, we have our thing about the water. We just all right, and we just don't want to be bothered.
Just give me my catfish, calamari, and yellowtail, and we'll be
that part. And
I have no need. Look, only 10% of the Earth's oceans is mapped. If that alone is not a fear factor for you not to go in deeper, nothing is.
Anything outside living like the Pirates of the Caribbean, I want nothing to do with. I just
that is why we will forever have a gratefulness towards and a plate ready upon request for anyone of the Irwin family, because without them, there's just a lot of shit we was never gonna see. Like there's just a lot of things that just would have never crossed.
Let's say what you want about the crocodile hunter. You never saw him go after whales. He'll wrestle an alligator to death and say,
although to this day, we still got beef with stingrays. We still got beef with stingrays.
I see all these videos of people. I see these people in the wild who like, oh, look, the stingray's petting him. And it's like, guys, it was an accident. I'm like, hey, pierced his heart. And apparently it was like that. If you're capable of that much, that lets me know I don't need to be close to you at all. I don't know, like,
and it knew where to aim. That's what let me know this stingray had beef. You knew where to aim.
Because what do you mean you just went like that? Like the quick tap of death is what happened.
Yep.
Like,
right. He said it ain't just our hair. It's enough ish on land trying to kill us. We don't need help. Right.
Because what do you mean the fish? You saw the fish running away and the squid, and you just stood there. Like I would have like sinked in the seaweed, something hide. Like why are we just?
He tried to hide in that little plankton forest they had going on.
No, it was that damn squid. It was like
he should have flattened himself out. Like you just sat there knowing it was coming. Like and the way I know you could feel like the wind, the pressure of the damn whale coming at you, but no, just
listen,
also you're not just going to swallow.
Why weren't you?
I'm not. Look, if Marlin had that much of a warning from other fish, his family would still be alive. Like Nemo wouldn't be. Nemo wouldn't have a single parent.
That is too soon, sir.
Oh my god!
It's been 20 plus years and a whole Dory sequel. Like
exactly, still too soon.
And if anything, that's my bigger offense is the fact that the whole neighborhood got quiet and just left. It's like that nigga Marlin can fend for himself. Fuck you.
that was kind of a low down moment in Finding Nemo. Like taking the heads up for nothing. A whistle.
Not even Marlin, his wife. Everybody, not one person was like, "Hey, and your wife's still out there as a barracuda." They just let Marlin go out there on his own with his kids out in the exposed and the open.
Actually, it's like
now Nemo gets a cracked egg and a funny ass fin. Like it's, man. But no, that movie seems interesting. But like, you're not just gonna swallow me in one bite. I'm like thrashing on the way down. Like you are gonna have indigestion. Like I'm gonna be the most disobedient
in that last bit. He's still fighting with that squid. I'm like, first, you gotta die first, bitch.
Yeah, you gotta get off me. Like,
right.
But yeah, you're not just gonna like
you're
thrash.
the reason why we in here. You got to go.
Especially once the water's gone and you have air to swing. Like, man, throw a punch. Something. It ain't gonna do much. But like, upset stomach before I go. You getting something out of here. Like,
you gotta do like Drax and just attack it from the inside. Just cut your way out. Oh man. All right, let's do this.
Wrap-up protocol initiated, Captain.
All right, whoopty. Because I didn't do it a surprise. You're up first.
Hi. I'm online. You can find me at this right here on almost all platforms. And my nails are kind of done today, but if you're looking for nerdy type nails, whether or not, you can find those at Fresh by Z. I'm working on my next nails.
Hey,
Geek by Heart. Talk to people.
What's up, everybody? This is Geek by Heart. I am going on live to play Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, probably during the game. So I think I'm gonna watch this and wear it tomorrow. Let's go.
Let's go.
Third win.
Lego.
Haters out there. Smart. Anyway.
My Saturday night is live. Nixon 5.
The president's barely alive.
Right.
Listen.
Look, y'all dissed Elmo, so y'all brought that on yourselves.
No, Elmo is mind business. Okay, you're not gonna be from New York talking about we want both reasons to have fun. No.
Yeah, Elmo, if anything, Elmo, it didn't work for Jill Biden. It's not gonna work for you either.
Anyway,
Elmo just want to root for both teams.
So did Miss Biden, and it didn't work for her either.
Listen,
that is true.
You can find me and my husband at Geek by Heart at our YouTube channel, our IG, our TikTok, our Facebook page as well. And we coming back because we're gonna have a brand new set, and it's all gonna be good.
Yay! Excelente.
Yeah, still trying to get my voice back. If you heard me on New Blerd Order this weekend, I apologize. Yeah, my voice sounded like I ate all the nails I needed to get into the salty spittoon. But yeah, you can catch me on this platform. I'm this name everywhere, or this name -gaming. Busy week. We've had gaming stuff. We've had video game stuff. We've had movie stuff. We've had cartoon stuff. I've also been doing like a bit of shorter stuff that I probably should have turned into longer things. So main channel, I'm cutting together a video. It's just called Shorts. I should have just made skits. So stuff that kind of skips the algorithm because I make it I don't know, everything's in this damn TikTok format now. Other than that, story time for the month of June about a sleepover I got suckered into going to in high school that I haven't gotten canceled for yet. We'll see how that ages. Gaming channel, surprisingly, didn't expect to finish Batman yesterday, so I'm looking for replacements now. I know tomorrow, since Bleach is coming back, I'll be picking up on Bleach Shattered Blade on the Wii.
Nice.
And maybe Custom Robo will fill in the gap. But yeah, if you can, play Legacy of the Dark Knight. Thank you, Warner Brothers and WB Games, for that. It's a fun run. See, I'm a completionist, so I'm trying to get the Platinum Trophy now. But like, it's. I would say if you can space out each of the major chapters, do so. Because I ran through the entire thing last night. And I'm like, damn, I thought there was a lot more to this, but. It's fun. It's fun. It's basically like Arkham Light. It's very childish, very funny. And then
I love all the references.
The Joker and the Jared Leto reference towards my last gameplay threw me. Like,
I just finished the Red Hood round, so I just finished that mission.
Yeah, the Red Hood, how Harvey Dent becomes Two-Face. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in there. So please check out this channel. Check out the gaming channel. Kingdom Hearts 4 finally came back from the dead along with a lot of other stuff. So reaction to that is out. And you can also find clips on my page. You can find them on this page, especially since we're about to go on break. I have a lot of stuff that I've kind of kept in the vault just to get y'all through the dead periods for when we're eventually out of here for a little bit, minus X-Men. And then clips are over on Room Full of Blerds and Get Bit as well if y'all want to see more of our more niche gaming takes over there.
Right. Black Spartan.
Yes, it's your favorite New York City sports team hater because Spurs in 7. Black_Spartan 615. Hey, y'all dissed Elmo. Y'all brought that on yourselves.
Don't bring your energy onto the ship.
Spurs in 7. Don't be mad at me because you dissed Elmo. That being said, we are going to cover the jinx that is the orange Oompa Loompa. Of course, on How the Crap Got Here every Wednesday 7 p.m., especially as I like to call him Diaper Don and the Geriatric Crash Out. Because that was still funny as hell.
That was funny.
Of course, me, Tafara, and Joe will be covering everything because we're still doing our trailer overload part 2 of Get Bit because Microsoft dropped their devs and Gears of War E-Day looks freaking great. Nintendo also did their direct. I am very happy about the Legend of Zelda remake.
Twilight Princess fans get nothing again. Yeah.
Although I was going to ask Tafari about Kingdom Hearts 4 because he finally got his wish on that too, but we're going to cover everything on that Friday at 8:30ish. Streaming still going on. I've never played Where Winds Meet and Wuthering Waves, which are both 2 open air Souls-like games, so I was going to kind of add them to the list. But definitely check me out there on Twitch as I get back into streaming now that the job market has settled down a little bit. Thank you. Also, at the same time, mental health is everything. I cannot stress this enough, especially if you're trying to stress about jobs and things and everything else. Please find your outlets. Please utilize every resource therapist in front of you because mental health is everything. Where the mind does, the body follows. Man, go to the doctor. Not that freaking hard. I'm going to keep saying that because a lot of us do need to go to the doctor because we definitely want to be around for the long run. Also, cons are still going down. Actually kicking back up. Now that's a better choice of words. So the rules still do apply. Rule number 1, respect the cosplayer at all times. Cosplay is not consent. Please treat people like human beings. If we haven't noticed how some guys treat female-led games, I'm going to say this and say this one time and one time alone. If you are going to a con and see people that are cosplaying, please have some home training and respect or get stomped out. Your choice. Rule number 2, soap is important. Deodorant is important. Mouthwash is important. I did not need to know how bad your breath stinks with my back turned to you. That's how bad some of y'all need to brush your goddamn teeth. At the same time, if you're going to be in these cons, we are going to point you out. Navy will go around with a holy water and Clorox. I'm just going to go around with Fabuloso and just baptize you in the name of Jesus till you smell right.
I'll throw lemon juice in there for aroma. For fragrance
cleaning vinegar
while you're screaming
and ammonia.
Ooh, lemon juice, and ooh, good lord. Again, be hygiene unless you want to get doused. If we're not trying to kink shame, just tell us a safe word. And the last
pineapple, ladies and gentlemen, pineapple.
And the last rule that I have for myself, as I have for everybody else: be nice, be kind, talk, share, introduce people to your fandom. Don't be a dick. And if you go to BlerdCon next year, don't dress up like Honey. You will get jumped.
Right. My brother neighbor.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs and nerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded blurticore here. First of all, happy Men's Mental Health Month to all of my fellow fellow kings, princes, everyone. If you are in that mind space and you need that health and you need it checked, ask for help. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not stay in the darkness. Do not get in that corner and think that you're not loved and cared for, because you are. Strength is just a state of mind, but we're not all strong. Sometimes we just need to get away and be around our folks, say, hey, I'm not feeling it. And they will probably say, yeah, me too. Want to get something to eat? Yeah, let's go. And you need that brotherhood. You need that. And to our queens out here, please help the kings. Help the princes out here, because we may act like we don't need it, but we do need it. We need that love. We need that care. We need that assistance. Please, 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 please do not take for granted because someone looks strong that they're strong. They're crying on the inside just so that you don't see them cry on the outside. So with that being said, if y'all want to know what shenanigans I'm up to, please come over to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to film and edit my recaps of MomoCon, Page 3, and PAX Unplugged. Yes, I'm overdue, but life got in the way. You know, life be lifing. So yes, you're gonna see the preview. You're gonna see the recap of PAX with Lainey here, who is my tabletop gaming buddy over here, and we're gonna bring Whoopty into it eventually, because I'm telling you, once you get up in that fray, it's a wrap. PAX Unplugged is everything, and I ain't got to say it because she's right there saying the same thing. I will be getting my Blerdcorn convos out. And I'm getting back into my streaming. As a matter of fact, tonight, right after I take a short break, I'm going to stream and play Marvel Snap because I'm getting back into it. I love that game. It is fun. It is amazing. Critical thinking, everything else. And if I can say one thing, you are not a monolith. We go through life. We get up in the morning. We go to work. We go to school. We have families and everything else. You are not alone. You are part of an amazing family. Whether they're chosen or blood, there are people out there who care about you. There are people who give a damn about you. We care about you. Any of us are easy. You can easily contact us if you need someone to talk to, or just say, hey, I just want to get this off my chest. Listening is just as important as talk. But don't think that you're by yourself. You are not on the edge of the cliff and thinking you're ready just to give it up. No, your time has not come. It has not come until Father calls you home. But until then, you got work to do, and you got people to bless, and you got people to love. You got people to love you. So please give yourself grace. Give yourself that moment. Okay. Doesn't matter who you are. Just please do that. I'm not going to stream and shout today because there's no point.
I got to find an organ.
And there's too many TV shows, movies, and games coming out, nigga. Hold on. We need you here with us. I need people to talk about this. I need people to talk about this shit with. Don't you die on me.
I literally thought it was like, I had to look. I'm like, maybe you talking to me? Wait a minute.
I'm so serious. Like, there's a lot of stuff coming out. Like, nigga, hang on. Like, if you needed any other reason, like, a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans just put down a cup of bleach today. Like,
this is the Blerd and Nerd summer. This is the Blerd and Nerd summer. Okay,
summer Blerd. I'm telling you, it's.
Go watch season 1 of Among Us. It's actually not bad.
Yeah. Man, one more episode left for the season finale. Until we come back, not officially, we just come back to do X-Men 97 reviews because we can't go a full season and not talk about it, and I know y'all can't go a full season without us talking about it weekly, so it needs to be talked about. We're gonna be doing that, so no fear. Just gives the ship some time to rest. So until tune in Thursday, we're live Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube, Twitch, Listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. You can also catch us on Always Press Record TV through your Roku and Amazon Fire devices. Shout out to Trey Lawson. That's APR TV. Check it out. If you like your shows undisturbed, definitely check it out. Past episodes, check it out. Me with no facial hair. Check it out.
That's long ago.
It was a thing. It was a time. Yeah, check us out for that. Tune in Thursday. We will be closing out the season. You've been around us for 6 years now. You never know what's going to happen. Every season has been a banger closing out, so you never know what's going to happen. It might be something major. No guests, but it might be something major. Who knows? Until then, remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. Look at that. For the last couple shows, I could not get that out for some ungodly reason, and here we are. So until then, be kind to yourself. Listen to all the words. It's Men's Mental Health Month, so take that time, as Lord of Culture, aka our demon, would say. Take that PTO. Take your medication and let that shit go. And until then, we will see you guys Thursday for the blowout session. We're gone.
Yeah.